West, y'all.
Yeah, bloody fly season, eh?
Yep, fly season.
It's like fucking. Like that's the only thing about summer over here in New Zealand, eh? Like the fucking flies, man. Like, because we live next to the forest, we got the forest out back and that. I think it's just mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the worst, eh?
Yep, they get their energy from the heat, especially from the sun.
Yeah, man, shucks. But I remember in Samoa, like my first time I went, it was the first time I went to Samoa. Like, man, I got attacked by all these mosquitoes, like hard out.
Damn.
And I was like, they called me polka dots, cause all these red polka dots all over my body.
Oh man, damn, that's.
Oh, at least the skin there was exposed, like. You know, just wear t-shirt shorts, so all over my legs, all over my arms, just polka dots.
Can't imagine. Yep, those things will see they got the chance to suck my blood once they see the skin.
Yeah, man, and that was the first time I went. But then, the second time I went, I never got it anymore. No more polka dots. So
Oh,
I don't know,
nice.
maybe my blood got used to it, or
Holy.
just got adapted to the atmosphere over there. I don't know. Fuck.
Your immune system must have built up.
True, eh?
Yeah, sharpen up the defense.
Oh yeah, I didn't even follow that. Thanks. Yeah, must have, must have.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, how's your summer going?
Oh yeah, my summer's good. Yeah, apart from all the flies and all. But yeah, lately the weather's just confusing. It's supposed to be a supreme heat wave, but however, we've been just having like a mixed of weather, cloudy, rainy, and the sun just appears before you know it. Not even the forecast can tell you when the sun is coming out.
Yeah, man. I just lift the mic towards you a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, just lift the whole. You can lift it.
is it good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Man, thanks. Yeah, man. So, yeah, didn't have it's not much of a summer, though. Look, it's been raining.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
I don't even know what it is.
I think yesterday was the finest day we've had.
Yep,
Since
definitely.
since Christmas. I think.
Yeah.
Did you get to the what was that fest concert they had outside?
Oh no, I didn't bother going to any of these festivals, all these
Yeah.
juicy fests. Even though I know I'm missing out on all the fun.
Juicy Fest, that's the name of it. eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do know that everyone in there, must have had a good time. Because knowing the fact that all these videos are getting shared online, such as TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, man. Because I had a couple of friends that went to the what's it called
Juicy
eh?
Fest,
Juicy
yeah.
Fest, eh? And yeah, I just saw the rain and it was getting poured on and everyone was in their ponchos in there. But us, we went over to Cornwallis Beach yesterday.
Oh,
Just
nice.
me and the fams, and did a little bit of fishing there on the wharf.
Yeah.
Man, it was a nice sunny day, man.
Oh man, you guys must have had a good time.
Yeah, it was. Not a good time because we didn't catch any fish, but it was good to get
fair
out, get out in the sun, And
Yeah.
but then when I looked across the way, because when you're on that wharf, you can look across the Manukau Harbour, eh?
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I can see the rain, man, over there.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
south, and I was thinking, man, yeah, that's the rain from the Juicy Fest.
Yeah.
On our end it was sunny as man.
Sunny.
Yeah, it was cloudy if you looked far south, but if you looked to the west, it was just blue sky, man.
Yeah.
How's your Christmas?
Oh yeah, it was all good.
How's your Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah, and New Year's, New Year's is definitely the best because I had all my bros, all my boys that I've been tight with in the past. We all had a massive reunion. I don't know whether to call us the boys on the hood or not. But yeah, we all got together and started chatting, eating, you're drinking, and we just, just ask each other how we are. And we had so many good laughs.
Yeah. Where'd you guys go?
Oh, we all first we went to a friend of ours in Te Aratu South, and then we all went to my house, which I now reside currently in G Town.
Yeah.
Even though I'm originally from the hood of 135, Ranui 135.
Yeah.
But I stay in G Town because Ranui will always be in my heart no matter where I go.
Oh yeah, you were born and raised
Yeah.
in Ranui?
Yep, I sure am.
Oh, that's good, man.
Only all those who know me, my family will definitely know us.
Yeah.
well, almost all of around the world definitely know who I am. Apart from the fact that I went viral on social media a few times.
Yeah.
Because to begin with, I first started getting into battles like in 2012, and so all my videos were actually uploaded around that era, 2012. But then it started resurfacing the internet, going viral like somewhere around 2017. Because you know how Facebook is much faster than YouTube at getting views. But now today is TikTok.
Yeah.
So knowing the fact that went viral stuff, it changed me, and I kind of like went nervous a bit to like show myself out of public. But then all of a sudden, I just got over it, because I do see that people actually like to see my funny stuff and they enjoy it. And while all those trolls, I just block them or delete their comments when they want to say nasty things on me about me on my videos. I'm like, gonna delete you.
Yeah. So how long ago was this?
Yep.
When you first went viral, and what was it that went viral?
All right, so 2017, I went viral all because one of my old battles that I got involved in, in the one outs, one outs battle league. I first got involved in 2012. But I didn't really know anything back then. Like I didn't even know all about prep, about structuring bars. All I knew was just to spit whatever I can on the spot, trying to be funny like everyone else, because that's what the culture of battle rap was like back then. It all started off as jokes, entertainment, and a lot of overboard things. That's what it was like. And in New Zealand battle rap culture, everyone will just come unprepared and just make up things on the spot. And they will try to be as funny as possible. It used to be like very nerdy, but then sometime later the culture changed, and it's all like straight bars, schemes, and hardcore wordplay, and especially what do you call it? Movie references. It's all that. That's why everyone's into these days. Even though some of like the old stuff like mine and a few others are still good to watch. But whenever another battle league event, another one outs event, will occur, everyone's always gonna be expecting bars, all the good new stuff, wordplay, which is a good hungry feeling as well.
Oh, nice, man. Because for the longest time, probably late last year, I've never heard of 1 ounce. But I've heard it on social media, like other people just mentioning it.
Oh yes.
And this was probably early last year. I started noticing people saying that word 1 ounce, right? And I thought it was just a phrase of something that means having an argument. I didn't know it had anything to do with any kind of rap hip hop thing.
Oh yeah, because everyone's used to knowing when they hear the word 1 ounce, that would mean like a one-on-one rumble, or one-on-one game, or one-on-one argument, like you said.
Yeah, and that's what I thought where that word came from. Like I didn't know anything. I didn't know that it was connected to a proper official league, 1 ounce battle rap league, or anything to do with rapping anyway. But, but the only reason why I heard other people say it on social media, and I thought okay, and then I remembered someone just talking to me about 1 ounce. It's actually a league.
A battle league.
Rap battle league, right?
Yeah.
And it started out in West Auckland, right?
Yep, definitely.
And that got my interest because I was thinking, man, cool. Because I never understood. So I heard about that, and then I saw. But at the same time, I remember seeing Kevin Hart do his battle rap.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Media,
the one with T-Pain, if I remember correctly, that one.
I forget, but
maybe he must have done a few that I didn't see.
But he was his name was Chocolate Drop.
Yeah, that one.
But that's the first time I ever saw a battle rap happening with no music in the background. Yeah. And when I saw Kevin Hart do it, I thought that he was just like making fun of something, making fun of the whole battle rap, because he was useless. He was.
So battle rap, and now it has evolved. Just like for an example, let's look at music. It's like hip hop to begin with. The hip hop music back in the 80s. Yeah, I believe you're familiar with Eric, B. Rakim. All of them. Yeah, hip hop was known as the 4 elements: DJ, graffiti, b-boy, and MC. Was that kind of style throughout the 80s. But when the 90s came, hip hop evolved with a lot of G-funk. From 213, Nate Dogg, Warren G, and them, and even Snoop Dogg. And especially with, Tupac coming in with his hardcore stuff, hip hop started evolving. So the term battle rap back in the 90s was known as just a freestyle, on a beat. You're all over America, like in New York, commonly all over, California, the north of America. Battle rap term was just known for all those freestylers, freestyle on the beat. But then from the 2000s all the way to right now, battle rap is now known as all a cappella. So they're expecting you to write, come prepared, do your homework. Because, when you structure, and it's a good feeling too, when you structure, it actually, brings the best out of you, when you write. Freestyling to show your creativity and stuff, it's all good, but it has a certain limit, because the downfall of freestyling, especially to a beat, is that anyone can just spit anything, that's already been said before without themselves knowing. So, that outdated, time has already come to its reach. But when you write your lines, when you come prepared, you have no limits, and it definitely brings the best out of you, showing how unique you are and how unique you can be. So battle rap term today is just all a cappella rhythms, like in structuring it, writing a setup and a punch. So every first sentence that you hear someone spit in the a cappella phrase is like a setup, and then when they rhyme or land a punchline, that's a punchline. So all that together is a bar. And that setup punch, and it's a bar. That's why everyone, that likes to nod their head, like feeling that excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it all over YouTube, especially in America's biggest league, URL, Ultimate Rap League, and now here in New Zealand, and the biggest battle league, here in Auckland, as we already know, 1 ounce. Yeah, it's all just a cappella nowadays, from 2000 to all the way to right now.
It's interesting how you talk about how the emphasis on the a cappella rapping was the lyrics, because that's basically hip hop, the soul of MCing. Eh?
Yeah, definitely. Just
because how you know how the 4 elements, the DJ and the MCing, they're 2 separate.
Yep.
Right. So the MCing part is you got to show your skills lyrically. Eh?
Yeah.
So I think what happened. It's cool that they put an emphasis on that back again when they.
Yeah, definitely.
Because who actually started that? Who actually not started, but who actually pushed that sort of style, like to cut the music and just let's just go back to concentrating on our lyrics.
From my knowledge, all I know is that the biggest battle leagues in America have been exposed heaps, especially on YouTube. It's been reached all over the world, and even our Kiwis, us Kiwis, love it, because how everyone in New Zealand is a big fan of America for everything they do.
Yeah.
So seeing all of that inspires all of us, and makes us want to start being like them in a way by doing it all in our own version. Or especially when I heard this heaps of times by a lot of people who've been watching the wrestling, especially John Cena. John Cena has done his own a cappella kind of rap against a fan, for his intros before he hops on a ring. Yeah, a lot of your wrestling fans have seen this. I haven't, but they all have told me about it. So I guess a bigger name like him can definitely inspire a lot of people to get into it. And once it reaches out to us or any other countries out there in the world, then we all just seem to follow along.
Yeah, no, that's real interesting name, because at the time when I was figuring out what is this, I hear the word 1 ounce on social media. I see Kevin Hart do his chocolate drop thing. I made no connection until I talked to a friend of mine, and he was just filling me on what 1 ounce is, and there's a rap battle league, and I should look at this YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and then which got me to Dealer.
Yeah.
So just wanting to know more about it.
Yeah.
Just bringing that guy in and having a chat about, and that's the podcast they use already.
Yep,
that's
definitely.
They had them on, and that was pretty cool. Like it's pretty cool to find out things that's happened around the area, around West Auckland, especially around Henderson, Ranui area.
Yeah. Especially the bro Dealer that you mentioned. Him being our cornerstone. Being our leader of the whole battle rap scene. Being the rock or the backbone of our battle rap culture. But watching your guys, podcast, all like, whoa, I want to see this. And believe it or not, that actually made me not wanna. No, not want to eat dinner or anything. Like I didn't do any cooking because I was just interested in watching, this 2 hour podcast, something like that.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah,
And it
man.
was good to hear, a lot of things that he shared.
Yeah. No, it was really interesting, man. And I appreciate it because, man, I want to know all the stuff that happens around in the hood, Like,
Yeah,
these are like stories that need to be told, I reckon, even though, they're not, they might be not popular stories to anyone listening, but they're interesting to me, and I think that's the main thing.
No,
you know?
yeah.
And I think this podcast is all about me wanting to know things about talking to people, And
No, yeah,
so,
that's
so
good.
I don't really listen to what other people outside say. Like, get this guy on, you should get this, Like, it's just, it's a little bit selfish, but I'm just,
You're just you.
I'm just me. But I just think that, like, man, I'm just into so many things. I'm into music,
Yeah.
sports, movies and that. Like, I could talk to a lot of people, So, no, man, thank you for reaching out and jumping in, because that whole conversation with Dila, that episode, just came from a spark of my interest of 1 ounce, and that is what that organization was born out of West Auckland,
Yeah,
and so I'm always interested in that sort of thing. So I got him in to talk, and it was a good chat, man. Just gave me a sort of like insight on his point of view on the start of 1 ounce and what rap battle is in New Zealand, and how far it went, because he talked about bringing guys from overseas.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
that was mean, man, and see all the youth around West just wanting to get into it, Like yourself, wanting to get into that kind of thing. So no, that was because, man, I don't think anyone would. It'd be good because, man, after the dealer episode, like, I just thought to myself, man, this platform just made that happen, for someone like Dila to come and tell his story.
Yeah,
And for other people to just be a fly on the wall and just listen to the conversation there. And I'm glad I found you, bro, and inspired you to reach out and come over here.
Yeah, hell yeah. Another thing I want to share about battle rap, and Dila knows this very well. Yeah, there's one thing about battle rap. Yeah, to us in New Zealand, it changed, like a lot of us, battlers. It changed our lives forever. And this thing of battle rap, this culture, the sport. Yeah, I want to call it like a verbal sport. Yeah, well, we love it so much that it changed us forever. Like, in a way that even out of town or such, just like overseas, want to come to Auckland. Come to this part of New Zealand and want to get involved. Want to start entering all of our battles. And that made us all wanna like work hard, save, just to start booking our own flights or any kind of travels and accommodation. And it's a good feeling too, that you're traveling to all the way to Auckland or anywhere or elsewhere, just to your battle and just see the whole crowd, just feel the excitement. Because when you drop every single dope lines there, the whole crowd cheers, and you just love that good feeling. And then when the event's over, everyone, is still like happy and proud of it, and they can't wait to see the next one. Yeah, those kind of, your love just encourages us. And I don't think that, we can ever have a feeling like that if battle rap was never born in New Zealand. And I admit that I myself, had to struggle with personal life, and I did stay off social media for a bit, but to know the fact that friends and a few other people actually liked like my funny stuff, and to know that battle rap has brought everyone together in a way, that actually made me just want to keep going back to battle rap. And now that I'm back in battle rap, I definitely want to stay here forever. And no matter what goes on, I guess I just use battle rap, the art of hip hop, and battle rap as a good verbal sport, to put my head in, to never give up, and stuff in life. Just like how in New York, how everyone gets into b-boy. It gets into like rapper stuff just to keep them off the streets, keep them, off doing your bad things in the streets. Battle rap and another art of hip hop pretty much does the same thing to us as well. And about overseas people, man, it's amazing when they all come, because all these years you watch all these big names battle in America, and when they come here to New Zealand, you finally get to you see what they're like, and you want to hear what they got to spit. And a lot of them do their research, just like Madila mentioned, such as Disaster. Man, it was good to hear him spit some Yes, there's some words in our languages. Yeah, he said a few Samoa and Tongan words, and whoa, that got the crowd.
So what did you learn from that? Because obviously that's a American dude coming over here doing his research before he coming on. Because seems to me, because you before we jumped on the mics, you were talking about preparation.
Yeah,
And it seems like you're really big on that. So that preparation by a Devastator to come to this country for an event and then take time out to just learn the culture and to bring it into his battle rap.
yeah. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, what I learned from that is that to do your research, and you gotta pretty much spit something to adapt to the to the crowd. Yeah, to adapt to today's kind of time. Like I mentioned before, battle rap in the 90s, and it was known as freestyle to a beat. But then through the 2000s all the way to right now, it's evolved and it's known as a cappella. And so as time changes, you gotta follow along as well. You just gotta adapt to it. Yeah, so that's what I learned from watching that disaster battle. I know that he did his homework, obviously, did his research, but also realized that you just gotta adapt to whatever platform you jump on. Like wherever you go in the world, you gotta spit something relevant to the crowd.
Yeah. So do you remember doing that kind of thing in one of your battles?
Yeah. One of my earliest battles when I started at 1 Ounce, I wasn't even good, but I was just funny and hilarious to everyone else because they just liked the way how I sounded and stuff. Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Because
I felt a bit awkward in a way, but then I felt awkward and I kind of felt like, oh, I regret going to a battle like this, saying all these things. But then I hear other people saying they like it because it's hilarious and it makes them want to watch it.
Yeah.
And I also hear from one of the bros. I hope he don't mention I hope he don't mind me talking about him. But he even told me that he watched my debut battle on the saddest days of his life, and then he was not sad anymore.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, I feel good about that now. And now, I started taking the craft more serious. So I made sure to come prepared. So we had 2 battles and 1 Ounce throughout 2022. Those were good events, ISO bars and lockdown. That's why I got this T-shirt.
Was that when was that event?
Was in October, and it was held in Ranui up in the Watermatta Seagulls Rugby League Club. Yeah, that's where it occurred.
Oh, so you went there and went.
Yep, and then had my battle. Yeah, my second battle of the year, a compliment battle.
Oh, sweet. So let's talk about the event.
Nice.
So so what was, because this event was the first event after COVID, huh?
Yeah.
So I think when Dilo was talking about this on the podcast, he was talking about how they were trying to bring it back up again.
Yeah.
Because COVID sort of put a stop to the scene, and then it was 2 years of nothing, and he was trying to get things back again. So were you one of the guys that put your hand up to come back in and try and?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so when this new event was happening, when did you find out? And
I've always been in contact with Dila and everyone else on Facebook. Yes, we all usually keep up to date with 1 Ounce through the page on Facebook. You search it up, 1 Ounce Discussion NZ group on Facebook. Yeah, you can join that and keep up to date. Everyone posts their thoughts, everything relevant to rap or battle rap, and into 1 Ounce Battle League itself. Yeah, so when he gives us all a heads up or when the next event is going to be. Then we all just get we all just want to put our hand up, or better yet, he chooses us. Yeah, and I know he's chosen a few of us. I definitely put my hand up, and then we all just converse in a private chat to make sure that we're all keen. We're all keen for this card. And once all the announcements dropped, then everyone will definitely be looking forward to coming to the event, just because this person, that person's battling. Yeah, obviously everyone comes comes to the 1 Ounce event, all because of this battle rap crew called B Team.
B Team.
Yeah.
Who's that?
They are a battle rap crew, and B just a short for Barmageddon. Yeah, Barmageddon team. It's for dope battlers. Yeah, those guys are the ones who change 1 Ounce forever. Believe it or not, whether we like this or not, ever since this crew jumped on, 1 Ounce has never been the same. When these guys jumped on, look how many people came to all the events, and listen to all their, dope ass penmanship, and they do it clean as well.
Where they from?
One's from GI, a couple of them are out west, and one is from South Auckland, which he's the current champ, Alenzo.
Oh yeah. So are these new guys that never came before?
Oh yeah. They're like newish, like not that new, but they're like newish. Yeah, they started 2018. Yeah, compared to all these years that everyone else has been to one outs, and yeah, once they jumped on, yeah, the culture changed forever, and now everyone's wanting to do the same kind of style like them.
So what is this though?
Like wordplay mixed with movie references.
Right.
Yeah, they all know how to write it like in a good punchline.
Yeah.
And yeah, just having their own your way of structuring things. It's very hard to explain. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible, but yeah, we all can like write it in our own, so just sort of a way unique, and it's good and it's still relevant. But yeah, I just don't know how to do it like those guys.
Yeah.
Shout outs to B Team, game changers of the scene.
B Team, man. B Team sounds like something I would want to listen to. So I noticed on the YouTube page that some of the event is on there. Some of the battles are on there. Right?
Yep, definitely.
You're on there? Are you?
Oh yeah, you're not yet. Yeah, my battles haven't dropped yet, but I know a few people will be looking forward to them.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, like a small amount of people who knows my style right now compared to the millions of people who remembers my old style. Yeah, I know those millions of people will be wanting to look forward to seeing me because they want to have a good laugh at me again.
Yeah.
I understand that, and also can't hate on the fact that it actually makes them have a good day and stuff.
I'm gonna talk about
entertainment.
That, yeah. So is B Team on the YouTube page?
Yep, definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably have a school.
Yeah, their names are PFAC, JP80, Salt, and their champion Alenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, PFAC is from your GI. Yeah, I've actually heard of PFAC like many years back, but I only heard about him through his old name. His usual name.
Yeah.
And I was hanging out with all these guys, the ones who do your youth development, your work for the council, who looks after the youths, and I was one of them who they were looking at. Yeah, after, and yeah, when I showed them that I was getting to a battle rap event of one outs, yeah, they were all talking about PFAC. Yeah, one of them you mentioned, especially their friend of PFAC's, which I seen him in the crowd. I told him at one of the events that I already met him before, but he doesn't remember because it's been a long time.
Right.
I was like to him, oh yeah, I already met you, and then he said, from where? And I said, I met you at Corbin's, with the bro heads. And then he's like, oh, that's probably a long time ago. And I said, yep. Well, when I was just a young youth, young teenager.
Yeah.
and yeah, all these years all those times that I've heard about PFAC, I was just, I just keep it neutral. I didn't make a judgment or anything because I did hear that he was dope, through the youth, the development, your guys. And then for many years, I've forgotten all about him until he dropped his audition. Well, just to enter one out. I was like, oh, this is the guy. This is the guy who all the boys were talking about. And yeah, all of a sudden when he debuted against one of our vets or goats at that time, yeah, he showed us that he wasn't joking, he wasn't lying when he was when he wasn't interested in the scene all these years and why he stayed away. So he came to show us the shine. Yeah, him and the whole crew. Yeah, B Team.
Oh, nice. So, you talk about styles. What's your style? Like, break down how you go through the process of right now, because we'll talk about how you went viral back in the days and when you first started. But at the moment, what you've learned all this time until now, like for this event, anyway, last October, how did you prepare for this event?
Alright, so for this last event in October, how I prepared for this was that I had to like write a whole. But because I was given, usually everyone, gets given a time limit, like 2 minutes every round, like 2 minutes for each of the 3 rounds. But since this was a 1-rounder and it's a compliment battle, the time limit that we're given was like 4 minutes at least. But we can go longer than that if we want. So, yeah, those times preparing for that event, it took a lot out of me. I had to push myself for those 4 weeks. Yeah, to prepare for that compliment battle. Yeah, I had to push myself, and so to make it interesting, I thought to myself, oh, since I'm writing all these good bars, because keep in mind it's a compliment battle, and a compliment battle is different to a normal usual battle, like a brutal battle.
So what's the difference?
A compliment battle, you're spitting a lot of punchlines, but in a good way. I know that's hard to imagine, and it's hard to explain, but you're actually spitting a lot of your good punchlines, building up your opponent, like saying nice things about them while it still punches, and the crowd can still feel it. So knowing that I had to push myself to write and prepare for that battle, I was like to myself, oh, I know I'm gonna make it interesting by bringing a prop. Oh yes, I know you guys don't want to hear any spoiler alerts, but just only one hint of spoiler. In my recent battle, I bought a prop, a prop that's gonna get everyone's attention. I know it is.
Yeah. Is that a common thing to go bring props?
Oh, not really. It's not often that people bring props, because a lot of dope battle rappers are so lyrical that they can just spit any good dope rhymes without having to use a prop. But I guess I wanted to use a prop just because I know that it will just interest everyone. Because to be honest, not everyone understands the term of bars. Everyone will definitely be turned on by jokes, into entertainment. Yeah, so my favorite kind of style in battle rap, will definitely be jokes, but I'm gonna make it, more better as possible. And and I know that with bars, everyone likes that, like that the good feeling, the hungry feeling. But jokes, it just turns everyone on, stops the crowd from getting bored. Maybe that's another way I can define it.
Yeah, because you talked about how people like you because of your funny lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, how did that come about? Were you always a funny guy, like wanting to make funny lyrics, or did it just happen?
Oh, to be honest, my understanding of battle rap, back then, is that I always thought that it's better to like make fun of your opponent, like mock them, like put them down, arrest them, and so
Right.
I thought that if I could just just talk a lot of ish, talk a lot of rubbish and just say a lot of out of stuff, but I just I just said it like too wrong. I said a lot of out of it, like knob jokes and stuff, and that's what cracked everyone up, making them want to rewatch it.
Yeah.
And better yet, or believe it or not, I actually cut those videos and put it in my TikTok just because I know that it'll get me heaps of views. So yeah, all of you followers and fans can check me out on TikTok, Latu Silver Place on TikTok. See all my funny videos there. It's gonna make you laugh for days and days. I can't hate on that.
So it wasn't intentional. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. I just didn't really understand battle rap like enough. I actually thought that it was like cool, seeing people mock each other and stuff, because that's what the culture was. It was like all major of the jokes style when one outs first started. Yeah, that was the first era of battle rap. It was all about jokes. There was only less people spitting bars, but now it's like evolved. There's more people spitting bars and less people spitting jokes.
Yeah, because when I think about it, how you went viral in the first place, like with people laughing at what you were saying, and how it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Most people will look at that as thinking that it's a fail. And give up, like they're making fun of me, like they're laughing at me. I'm no good.
Those are the thoughts I definitely had.
Oh, you did have those thoughts because it looks like you overcame them. Like
I surely did.
So how did you do that? Like what made you think that, man? What made you not give up or think that, man, I'm just no good. I'm just gonna carry on anyway.
Oh, it's because I've heard a few. Yeah, to begin with, I heard a few friends and other people saying, saying that it's fun. Yeah, that it's funny, and even people online. Yeah, a lot of them said to me it's funny, and believe it or not, every time when I go to places, I'm always getting people coming up to me and being like, and I'll be like, hey, and they're like, are you locking Latu? And I said, yep, I sure am. And they said, oh, can we have a photo of you? And I was like, first in my head, okay, why do you want a photo of me? Why do you want a photo of someone someone cringe like me. But then, but they all say to me, "Oh, because I'm a big fan of your battles." And sometimes I was thinking that that they are just being sarcastic, but then I actually see that they actually love it, so they come to take a photo of me, and they also want to get like a few seconds video of of me. Then I hear from the friend who they sent the videos or pics, you're saying that they're like shocked that they actually got to meet me. And I'm like, oh shucks, time for me to get used to that. And then now I'm like all sweet.
So how long did that process take for you? Like you first getting out there, people laughing at it, and you're going through this phase of shit, everyone's making fun of me.
Yeah.
And then I'm just trying to figure out how you okay, you get these little hints, right?
Yeah.
You get these people messaging you, man, that's so funny. But see, I think people could take that the wrong way. Like, I'm not made out for this. I'm just a jerk, But then, you said people were coming up to you taking photos, and it is something.
Yeah.
But I really like what you said about how, someone had a bad day and they looked at your video and you made them happy, or, like some people, like probably that guy who had a bad day, well, probably we don't even know how bad it was, It might have been something extreme to go somewhere, but watching your video made them laugh, and then, just made things all right.
Yeah. And also another thing that I always remember is that one of the bros, and he's a battle rapper right now, his name is Camset. Yeah, he specifically told me that I'm the reason why he got into battle rap was because of my debut. He said that if I remember the story correctly, he said that he came home from either work or uni, and then his brother was like to come watch this. And his brother showed him my debut battle. And then after, when Camset saw my battle, he was like, oh, I want to battle this guy. this was before that he was even, known, like before he was even like born as a battle rapper. Yeah, so many years later, now he's in the scene. And he's been killing it in the scene. I even like his battles. Camset is another one to watch. He's got some clever ass penmanship.
Yeah.
He spits a lot of genius stuff.
Man, wow, that's crazy, how things happen there in social media. Because what was the platform back then? It was just YouTube and Instagram, Facebook?
It was more of YouTube, but YouTube wasn't like that quick, that quick making views. Facebook was more faster.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's more TikTok.
Yeah. Definitely TikTok now.
Yeah, TikTok, you can get like heaps and heaps of views, and especially TikTok. Yeah, to know the fact that I finally joined your TikTok after cringing on it. I myself, I'm not gonna lie anymore. I myself actually want more views, more followers on TikTok like everyone else. So that's the reason why I uploaded all my awkward videos, like funny videos that will keep people laughing, because it actually gets me more views, more followers, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad. So that's another reason, a strong reason too. Yeah, besides the bro Camset, the TikTok is another strong reason why I'm all good to have my funny stuff videos, and why I'm now proud to be me.
Yeah. You probably get a lot of respect from the other battle rappers, because you keep to the script there, and you hang in there.
That's true.
Because the things I've heard from other people about you, I say, oh yeah, he blew up because, man, he had funny battles back in the day. It didn't make sense, or it was just funny. It was just funny, and but he's gone better. He's good now. He's good. That was the thing I've been hearing.
Yeah, it's because I started off at 1 ounce, but then I was absent for 4 years. And 2006, I believe. 2016, I believe. I came back for a bit, but at another battle league that doesn't exist anymore. It's just a temporary one. And then I went to another battle league at another city down in Gisborne. I've been battling there anonymously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, under my other stage name, Silver Place. And that's why my name on TikTok is Latu Silver Place.
Oh yeah.
Besides that, it's like a trademark to show everyone that I'm the real me, as there is so many impersonators of me on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many fake Locking Latus on Facebook, Instagram, and even on TikTok. And then
doing what you're doing, or just using your name?
Just using my name.
Yeah, because I saw that when I searched your name on TikTok, came up with all these other Locking Latus
accounts.
Yeah, those other accounts.
And so about TikTok, when I joined TikTok and I first had my live stream, a few people watching me on my live stream were like to me, "Are you the real Locking Latu?" And I said, "Yep." A few of them did believe me, then a few of them didn't, and the ones who didn't believe me, definitely encouraged me to start uploading all my all my awkward videos just because, well, entertaining videos just to prove them that I'm me, because knowing that they've only seen 3 of my videos that went viral on Facebook, I know the fact that they didn't see all of my unseen videos, especially the ones I battled in Gisborne with. So I thought I'm going to upload all of those, the unseen videos of myself, so I can prove them all that I am the real me.
Is that also the fact that you wanted to get your skill, like, because you went down to Gisborne with a new name, you wanted to actually not bring your famous your famous side with you down to Gisborne?
That's part of the reason, but also one of my bros who I still hang with right now, he actually recommended me to bring that name, because to be honest, Silver Place or Silver P for short, I actually used to tag that back in the days.
Oh yeah.
In my naughty youth days, I used to tag that, and then when something went on, I had to stop. That's when I stopped tagging. So to know that's many years later and people won't remember that whatsoever. Now I decided to use your Silver Place as also my other battle rap name. But then when I wanted to just leave the Gisborne scene and just come to to Auckland where I really belong. Besides the bro himself, a few other people say to me that it's better that I come back as Locking Latu, because everyone pretty much knows me as that millions of people. And I say, yep, for sure. And so now I'm confident, and proud to be Locking Latu.
Yeah.
But I just keep that Silver Place as a like a trademark to show everyone that I'm the real me.
Oh, right, because of all the
impersonators
out there. So that league that was here and gone, the other league in Auckland.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that one?
This one was called Consolidation. It was just really like a little while, kind of league, like a temporary one. That was just like a smaller version.
Right.
It only just occurred like maybe for 2-3 events, and then that's it.
Oh yeah.
Because the main the main battle league in Auckland is always going to be 1 ounce. You can have other leagues too, but I guess they're just going to be a different base, or maybe just temporary, because no matter what you try to start in the same city, that main league is always going to be the better shine.
Yeah. So so coming back to the event, like you did your prep, you go to the event.
Yeah.
When was your first rap battle? Did you come on second or third or?
As in
the itinerary.
Actually, on my the way that we all battle, it's all like promotional battles nowadays. There's no judges, and in our battles there these days. But my recent battle, which is a compliment battle that I'm in. Yeah, it actually turned out well. Even though I was like nervous, but I was trying to overcome those nerves.
Did you still get nervous?
Yeah,
you still get nervous.
Yep. And that's why I'm always like drinking, just to get tipsy at least, just to make the alcohol calm down my nerves.
Yeah. So the compliment battle, you have to battle someone.
Yeah.
So no one judges who wins or loses.
Yeah, it's all just promo. Just let people online decide. Let the fans decide.
Right.
Everyone just say their thing, or who they think who won.
So the other battles, are those judged? Like there's 2, right? There's the compliment and what's the other one?
There's a main compliment. All of us mainly just just the usual brutal battle, but some of us can be compliment, which compliment battles don't happen more often. But lately all of our battles have been all just promos, just promotional. I think the only times that there can only be a judge battle is when it's like a battle for the title, or when someone agrees to a cash battle. That's when it's a judging battle.
Yeah. Does 1 ounce do those type of battles?
I mean, every now and then, and hopefully in the next 1 ounce event we can have another, like the title match, because I know everyone will be keen to see another title match to see if this current champion can still defend his title, still keep that belt.
Yeah. So how do you think you went in your complimentary match? How did you think you went?
Yeah, I felt good, and just especially battling in my hometown of Ranui, because I spat a few Ranui bars, even though it went over heads, to the crowd. But I'm still happy that I actually got to let them out, and I actually got to show people how to perform, well and write well in a compliment battle, because the structure of writing your compliment bars is the opposite. So you can write your setup, but when you write your punchline, it's the opposite. A punchline that we all know that puts people down, degrade them or makes a neutral impact. But this punchline that I write just makes a positive impact.
For example,
like how example? One of my, or like how people say like realistically, when you say to to a girl that she's a rose, but is she a rose? No. Why you call her a rose? Because you're comparing her beauty to being a rose. So in the same way I put that in the punchline, your structure, just writing all my punchlines like in a positive, like your impact. If I remember one of my bars from back then, what was it? Oh, only a few church people will definitely know this, and I pulled out a prop of this. This is what I said. You've been blessed to be closer to God more times than Moses, and you're about to get something sweet like this box of roses. saying just like something to build them up.
Yeah.
It's still punches.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because it's I guess it's the not style. It's the punch. It's the way you feel when these lyrics come in. I feel these lyrics on hip hop
Yeah.
especially now, especially these days. Have you seen like going into New Zealand hip hop? Like, man, I've been watching a lot of the Poetic's social media.
Oh yeah,
and he did this post where he posted these verses on different songs.
Yeah,
and he said, which ones of these are like hardcore? Or, I don't know, but he did one post where, man, his verse, it was mean, man. It was, fuck, it came at me, eh?
Yeah, Poetic is dope as. He's a genius.
Yeah. So he's got he's got Scholar in his team now and for the Ville now.
Yeah, he must be a very efficient. Like, he must be a very diligent and efficient at making his songs, and also making his videos. Of to why he's like so good.
Yeah. I actually last night looked up some old 1 ounce videos, and I was watching some of Scholar's stuff.
Yeah, Scholar's the man.
Like, he is and he looks very young, because this was like ages ago.
Yep, definitely.
These videos, but I watched the ones where he made the finals.
Yeah,
and he was battling one white dude.
Oh yeah, Higgs,
yeah, he's good too. That Higgs.
Yeah, those two were the only like bar heavy fellas back in the old time, back in the era when everyone was into jokes.
Yeah,
those two were the only like bar heavy fellas.
Yeah, are those guys still? I know Scholar's doing this hip hop thing with Poetic, but is Higgs and all those older old school guys still going?
Oh, Higgs has retired. That was that battle he spoke about was the last time that he ever battled, and he never battled again, because he's retired. He even mentioned that he was going to retire.
All right.
Yeah, Scholar also retired recently. Yeah, at battle rapping, but damn, I wish he can come back. I wish he can continue, because it's always great to see him. Yeah, he even came to the last event that I battled him, and I was like happy to see that guy, see him and his bros.
So what's the brotherhood like with everyone that's in the rap battle game here in New Zealand, like, or in Auckland? Like, how are all you guys?
Oh yeah, a few of us can can talk to each other and stuff. Like before the battle starts, we all talk and converse, and after when the battle finishes, we talk and converse and say a lot of like cool things. Say a lot of give a lot of feedbacks and tell each other what did we like about what they did in the battle in the ring.
So there's no beef with. Like...
Oh yeah, a few of us do have beef and stuff, but in times we just try not to let it get to us, and we just try not to hinder other people and talk, because when you have beef with someone, just leave it between you and them. or if you are gonna like talk about them for a few people, just do it as awareness kind of yes, your subject, but don't need to carry it on because it's no one's business.
Yeah.
Just let it like stay between you and them, because if everyone else don't care, then let them not care. Just let it stay between you and that person who you hate.
Because I like the whole art form of it.
Yeah.
I like how everyone just has this understanding that this is a rap battle. We're gonna say stuff to destroy you.
Yeah.
But it's part of what it is. It's what it is. We can win or lose and then shake hands and have a beer afterwards. Eh?
Yeah, it's just like watching a boxing match or a UFC. Yeah, match. Yeah, you attend a boxing event just to watch your brother, your brother face up against someone.
Yeah.
You'll be happy that he wins, but when he loses, you won't feel happy. But if you're a good sport, you can still give credit to that. To your brother's opponent, or to to one of your friends' opponent, just like how he's gonna give credit to him, even though the boxing match is over, you still shake hands and stuff. Just still it's just really a game,
Yeah.
A game is not something to get mad about. A sport,
And Dila, you mentioned the story, and I've seen it on the old videos, but it can get out of hand sometimes, eh? Especially if that guy Exceed.
Oh yeah, that guy.
And you talked about props. I saw him bring out a prop of a Samoan flag, and he stole it in the day, and but that kind of thing, it's, to me, feels like it's part of the culture.
Nah, me. I'm gonna be honest. It does, it does apply to bad rap, because it's just bad rap. But a few people, just don't like it. They take it, to heart that that's overboard stuff. I was like, oh come on, what happens in the ring stays in the ring. But I guess however the crowd feels, we can't really control them all. Can't control how they feeling and stuff.
Because I was kind of shocked when I heard that battle with Exceed and I think it's Kid Crude.
Oh yeah. And Crude was actually all good with him. I remember watching that battle live, and I saw.
Was he?
Yeah, Crude was actually all good with him.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
And Crude even won that battle.
Yeah, but I like to hear that because the stuff that Exceed was saying, he was saying fuck Samoans and all that kind of stuff. Like, hey, if you sit there for real on the street, man, you'll get beaten up, man.
Yeah, if you say it, out of the ring, out of the ring, which is like a real personal thing. And your intentions to harm someone who's saying it with hatred, that's different. That's definitely a different story. But in the ring, it all just stays in the ring because it's part of the sport.
Yeah.
But so since Exceed just put himself out there on the internet for his offensive stuff, everyone just can't help but just hate on him.
Yeah. Did you talk? Did you know him? Did you talk to him and stuff?
Yeah, I have spoken to him.
Oh, really? Is he from out west or?
Oh, he told me, I don't know if he's telling the truth, but he told me that he's from Mount Ruskell.
Oh, yeah.
And I've spoken to him. He was all good. Yeah,
is he still in the game, or is he still battling, or no?
I haven't followed him till this day. Yeah, but it's because I only had him on my friends list on my old Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I've got a new Facebook page, and I don't think I've had him there. Because it's just one of those of when you make a new Facebook page, you just forget that who you add. Like you forgot to add someone.
Yeah, that was a bit. I was shocked, man, when I heard that battle and what Exceed was saying. And I was like, damn, that is like. But to me, I was thinking, man, okay, this Indian dude, he's small. He's only short. He's only a small dude. You can just flick him away.
Sometimes I think that, to be honest.
So is that like his way of trying to, like a short man syndrome or something like that?
Oh no, it's because
small man syndrome.
It's because this motto for 1 Out was called "Say What You Want."
Yeah,
just like how a lot of other leagues say hip hop has no limits, meaning you can say whatever, say a lot of overboard stuff, but the crowd's just not not happy with that, and in my personal opinion, I think it's just because he's a short little Indian dude. He's just so easy to like look and get angry and look to wish to have beat down on. That's what I think. I think that's the reason why everyone just wants to hate him. Not only because he says a lot of overboard stuff. It's just because he's a short Indian dude. Because to be honest, there have been other people who say a lot of overboard stuff, but they're all not Indians like him. They're all different cultures. They're our people, Polynesia or Europeans. They've said a lot of overboard stuff, and no one's hating on them. No one's wanting to beat down on them. There's no right when they spit it, man. Yeah, I even hear them say these Polynesians or Europeans say a lot of racist stuff, you know, of our culture, but I never once talking to her. I just smile.
Yeah.
I just laugh. Even when I hear a few of them battle rappers drop my name on stage, I just don't laugh.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a good thing or a bad thing, I just don't laugh.
Mm.
And then have fun with it.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, because I was
Yeah.
talking to Steeler about this. And, you know, I agree with you. I agree. What's in the ring stays in the ring. You know.
Yeah.
And what's in the outside, that's just not. You're just a normal person. Because when you're in the ring, when you pull on that persona, I mean, that's your goal, man. Just supposed to destroy your opponent. Hey.
Yeah,
No
that's a job, not personal.
Mm.
Outside of the ring is personal.
Yeah.
It's not something you must do.
Mm. So, have you experienced that yourself on the opponent? Has opponent come and went overboard on you?
Oh, I mean, maybe, but I just still laugh. Like people, I just let my opponents just say what they want to me. I don't really take it to heart. I just laugh or just ignore them and just wait for my turn to spit.
Yeah. What are the usual What's the usual content against you? They're always referring to your beginnings.
Yep, you got it. You're correct.
Yeah.
They're always referencing, you know, my old battles and stuff.
Yeah.
Or they just like to make up a lot of like fake personals about me, which I'm fine with that because I nowadays just write some fake personals just for fun. Yeah, and when people do ask me like, you know, after the battle, oh, is that true what you said? And I was like, no, I just made it up.
Mm.
Yeah, it's all good, you know, to me. You know, no matter what my opponents spit at me, I'm not taking it to heart because, you know, it's just all about having fun.
Yeah.
That's what I like the most. All about having fun.
So, how'd you get to this battle rap in the first place? What was the real right at the beginning?
Oh, to begin with, all the way back in, I think it was 2008 or 7. I've heard a few people in school. When I was still in school, I heard people in school saying that they heard raps going on the radio station. And even my older bro's friends told me that they listened to 104, something like that.
Mm.
I heard about it, but I didn't really take, you know, much interest. And I heard Devastator's name being mentioned, but I still didn't take interest. I just listened and just went along with it.
So, what music were you into at that time?
I was actually a hardcore Chris Brown fan.
Oh, yeah.
When he first started.
Mm.
But for right now, I don't follow him, but I still, you know, appreciate his grind as well as I appreciate, you know, all the talented people's grind.
Mm.
Because anyone can have talent and not share it, but all those who got talent and they share it, can't hate on that. So yeah, back at that time, I was just like, oh yeah. And then I think 2009, the year when Michael Jackson died, I believe, 2009. Yeah, when Michael Jackson passed away, I was just on the computer just searching anything on YouTube just because, you know, it was like heartbreaking that year that he passed away. And I came across a Canadian battle called Rap Battle TV, something like that. One of these two females battling. Yeah. I was watching that and I was like to myself, oh, this is cool. This is something I've never seen before. There was so much crowd reaction stuff. And I was, yes. And then a little while later, I've forgotten about that. And then some years later, I was in a internet cafe, and one of my old friends at that time came to see how I am, and then he showed me, he showed me one of the 1 ounce battles, the one with Exceed in it. Yeah, he showed me that, and I was watching. I was like, oh, this is mean. And ever since that day, I started watching it, watching that battle over and over again, and a few other 1 ounce battles with my friends. And going to the internet cafe every day. I started taking a lot of my friends to the internet cafe just to tune into 1 ounce on YouTube, watching a lot of it. And also at that time I was into just writing like songs on any kind of beat, like writing songs to a Dr. Dre beat or to a Snoop Dogg beat, and just want to perform it on stage. And a few of my friends did actually recommend to me to get in that 1 ounce, but I was a bit hesitant. The only thing I did was just went to attend one of them. I went to attend one of the events at a park, and I was like still a bit shy, so I stood away from the crowd. I just watched everything from the distance.
Yeah, and who was performing, or who was?
It was Turkey Cones and what's the son's name? The D&D. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, those two guys, father and son battle.
Oh.
I saw that and I thought that was entertaining because the son was wearing a SpongeBob t-shirt. Yeah, that's what caught my eye the most. And then later on, I just went back to like watching some more battles on YouTube, and then all of a sudden I just somehow just decided to wanted to jump in. by hitting up Toki on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And then
Does he know you or?
no, he didn't know me, but
Oh, you just.
no, but I just messaged him, yeah. And then I think it was probably Dealer who accepted me for my debut. So yeah, when I saw my name on that card, I was like, all right, I'm coming.
And what event was that?
It was an event, man, in Ginger Minx Bar in Dominion Road. This event, I forgot what it's called. I need to look back. I need to to search it up again. Yeah, it was one of the debut battles. I actually attended that battle. Hungover. Damn it, I should have stayed in bed.
Oh yeah. And how did that go? Well, who did you verse in?
I versed a dude named Suspect, and yeah, I was just spitting a lot of out of it stuff. I did prepare a little bit, but I didn't actually memorize my whole lines, and I was getting my verses muddled up because I was just hungover. but I guess it's all a learning, your code. That's my debut battle who everyone likes to watch. That's pretty much the Watu. That's the Watu not do Latu back in the days.
So is that on YouTube, that battle?
Yeah.
Oh, true. So after that battle, did you win that one?
On that, but everyone just still likes my funny stuff.
yeah. So was that what you were was that what you were spitting your?
Yeah, I was just spitting a lot of out of it things
Yeah.
that don't make sense.
So how did that whole experience make you feel?
Back then I used to feel awkward about it, but now I'm more sweet because I know that everyone actually likes it, and it gets me heaps of views on TikTok, which I uploaded that one recently on New Year's.
Right.
I uploaded a snippet of that on my TikTok, and it's actually building heaps of views.
So did were you just keen to get on to the next event?
But I was still but I was still what wasn't up to scratch with preparing and stuff, and plus to write your lines. I used to write on a book, which was annoying. It was reminding me of all that pressure and stress back in school having to write. That's the old time back then. Nowadays we all can just write on our phone. Thank you on Notepad or Google Keep Notes. We all can write on our phones. Type.
Yeah.
Yeah, no excuses there now.
So there's a YouTube of you and Dila as the ref, and you're in the driveway.
Yeah, that's the one. That's one of it that went viral.
Yeah. Did that happen after this event?
Yeah,
the first event.
Yeah, surely did.
So I see Dila was there. So how did that whole video come about?
How that one came about is that on the same event where XC stumped on the flag, I was supposed to battle that guy. I was supposed to battle that guy over there. Well, which he became one of my friends. I was supposed to battle him over there, but he just ran away, made excuses. And so a week later, we had to go to Dealer's house at that time and battle over there. Again, silly old me was hungover.
Yeah.
I was like to myself, damn, I should have just stayed in bed.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't really know what I was doing when I first started.
And then who's the other guy?
The other guy, he was known as Creative Mind.
Creative Mind.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, all those times when that battle was uploaded on YouTube, I couldn't watch it. And then I heard just because I felt awkward back then to see how I was like.
Yeah.
But then I heard someone say to me that guy's lines were not even his. But I didn't see any proof of it until someone else who I known, told me that he's found a video. He's found a video where the old opponent of mine, stole the whole free line rounds.
Right.
And when I saw on YouTube, I'm like, all right. So that's where he stole it from. Now that makes sense. Yeah. And this was back in 2012, even throughout 13. And I didn't mention this, but that year when I went viral in 2017, on Facebook, when I went viral, as much as it was hurting me, but then I got over it. I decided to ask one of my friends to make a bit of like a snippet, like a, what do you call it? Like a reaction kind of thing to show everyone where that Creative Mind guy got his lines from. just to debunk everything.
Yeah.
But I still didn't debunk, where all the all those people who are entertained, who felt entertained by my battle, yeah, still that didn't debunk that feeling.
So what happened after that? Then after that, you got the reactions.
Yeah.
It still motivated you to keep going.
In some ways, yeah, it did. Yeah, it did, and especially when I was battling down in Gisborne. Yeah, there was a point. Yeah, at some stages, yeah, there was a point when a personal life problem like struck me, and then I had to overcome that just because I didn't want to let anyone down. If I had to pull out of this event, it's gonna let my opponent down, but also the organizers down, and even those who wanted to watch me, it's gonna let them down. So yeah, some bits of my personal life that I didn't mention it struck me is that I lost this dog of mine, and and it hurt me because you know how your dog is your best friend, your child pretty much. So I lost this dog of mine, and it hurt me, and I was like, oh shucks. And I just thought to myself, oh, I'm just gonna combine this this sadness as strength, for my preparation. I'm gonna battle like if I'm gonna see her again one day, my dog. And so ever since that, I just started taking the craft even more serious. Started getting into more detailed battle rap, especially hanging out with a few bros who are involved in battle rap. Yeah, we every now and then have our own multi session, so I can just sharpen up my pen. While but 1 ounce is taking a break, or 1 ounce is yet to announce another event. And so even right now I'm just hoping if the more that I do my favorite things, the longer it will take me, especially in this year 2023 New Year's resolution. Hopefully I could do more than what I can do already.
So man, I was just thinking, like condolences to your dog, because I was thinking, man, if people get hold of these kind of information, man, they'll so use it in the battle rap scene.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. I just didn't bring up any of that, to many of the battle rappers, just because I didn't want it to sound like an excuse when I told them I was almost going to pull out. I didn't want it to make it sound like an excuse, just a kind of fixed idea that I had back then.
Because that could easily have happened there. You could have said, oh, sorry, can't come to the event. My dog died.
And she went missing.
Or something like that. Or anything, And man, people use that. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which is expected.
But then again, you want
because all battle rappers do their research, just because it motivates them to prepare for the opponent. Whereas some skillful as battle rappers can just write their bars without doing any research.
That's me. That's me. So how's the how's sort of like the scene now? It's trying to come back up,
yeah, just trying to come back up. Yeah, thanks to lockdown. That's pretty much just done major damage to everyone's buzz, everyone's motivation.
Because when I talked to Dila about it, he said that a lot of guys retired.
Yeah,
during lockdown.
A few of them don't feel like it no more.
So any guys around you, like your mates and the people around you, have done the same, like retired and not doing it anymore?
A few of them, are unsure. But when I hear the unsureness from them, it pretty much tells me that they're just feeling lazy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're ready to rock and roll next time?
Yeah, because I've been just secretly like writing all because the new technology that you can just type on your phone. Yeah. I've been just secretly writing a lot of bars on my phone.
So where are you getting your inspiration from for your writing?
Oh, I'm always rewatching a lot of the B Team Boys' battles, and I'm always watching a lot of URL, KOTD, and especially Conceited from Wild and Out. Well, he was actually from URL and KOTD to begin with. Yeah, I'm always watching those guys, and it just inspires me to keep going.
Are these all New Zealand actors?
Oh, most of them New Zealand, most of them Americans.
Yeah,
I always like to watch them. Just to pass time, or to feel the excitement of their pen, and it's just to get more more ideas and motivation, like you mentioned.
You also do a little bit of dancing there.
Yep, definitely.
So tell me about that. Like, whereabouts do you do your dancing now?
Oh yeah, so yeah, nowadays I could just be dancing in my room or in parks, and parks, and depending on what buzz that I want to get onto dancing, I'll definitely be doing it. Such as all these TikTok trends. I done one today, to be honest, before I arrived here.
Oh yeah,
It's on TikTok right now,
yeah.
and yeah. To be honest, my favorite style of dancing was always the old school dance. Popping, locking, or the funk styles. But I do have an appreciation for all the other dance styles out there. Even though I know I can't do them, but I always like what they're all doing.
Is that part of where you got your name from? Locking Latu, the locking part of
yeah, how that name came about was when I was still in school in Waitakere College, level 2 PE, I believe. Yes, level 2 PE. Yeah, my PE teacher, Mr. Brain. Shout out to Mr. Brain from Waitak. Yeah, he was the one who gave me the name, Locking Latu, because in the beginning of the year, when everyone's new, you're new to the year, and everyone's new to a class, so we all gotta, we all gotta play this game. We all have to, memorize everyone's names, sort of like an introduction where everyone introduces themselves. Yeah, Mr. Brain gave us this game to say our names, and we gotta say something that we like, beginning with the letter of our first name. And so I came with that. So I was like, "Oh, my name is Latu, and I like locking."
Yeah.
No one understood that, but he did, Mr. Brain, because even though he's a PE teacher, but he admits that he used to be a dancer in his younger days.
All right.
And then, from that day onwards, he started calling me, Locking Latu. Instead of just calling me Latu myself, calling me Latu, he just started calling me Locking Latu in front of the whole class. And everyone thought that was actually my real name. And then, I just went along with it.
Yeah. So, what is locking in dancing?
Locking is an old school funk dance that started in America by a group called the Lockers. And one of them is that lady called Tony Basil. She's the only female on the original group called the Lockers. That lady, the one who says, "Hey, Nikki, you're so fine, you're so fine." That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started off by them, but they all still fight over on who invented locking, because the locking dance style was accidentally made pretty much. Even though the dance styles back then those days through the 60s or 70s was all jazz, but when it came to funk, to the genre of funk, that's when the locking style just all of a sudden just came out.
I gotta look that up because I don't know what it is. Is it something to do with your hands, your arms?
Commonly everyone knows locking, such as this move called the wrist twirl, going like that, even points. That's how everyone knows what locking is.
Right.
But for real, locking is a name of a stance that you do. Sort of like that. So it's just like when you're doing like a muscle man pose, but down here.
Right.
Yeah, that's called lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everyone, just knows. Then knows it when they see this wrist twirls or the Uncle Sam points.
Right. Oh, that's cool. And you just kept that name from your PE teacher and just the rest is history.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Even though my friends try to give me other names, I try to give my other names, but also all cringe. But Mr. Brain, the PE teacher, he gave me the name Locking Latu, and I just went along with it. And and I actually felt good with it. This was way before I was a battle rapper. I was a dancer.
Oh yeah. And who were you dancing for, a group or?
I was pretty much dancing for myself, but I did used to roll with a dance crew called Boogie Hood Connection, which they were also an old school funk style dance group. They did popping, locking, and break dancing. I used to roll with those guys, but most of the time I was always by myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man. So you're giving us all the entertainment stuff for you. Dancing and rapping.
Yeah.
So did you listen to any hip hop artists at the time?
Oh yeah, a few of them like Bone Thugs, your Coolio, your Naughty by Nature. Yeah, I was more a fan of the old school, 90s and 80s hip hop artists because their songs just sound great.
Yeah.
Especially as an MTV fan. I used to buy all these MTV CDs. You know that music channel MTV.
Yeah.
I used to buy all their CDs back in the days. I just want to listen to every single hip hop songs that were on there.
Yeah. Well, which one was your favorite?
Yeah, most of them were Vanilla Ice. Believe it or not. Yeah, I actually liked Vanilla Ice's songs the most.
Yeah. That Ice Ice Baby. It's just the best one hit wonder
definitely.
of all time, mate.
Yeah, I still play it till this day. Even though nowadays I'll play any old school R&B and hip hop songs when I hang out with my friends. I'll be like a little DJ for them. But yeah, the one I'll play the most will always be Vanilla Ice.
I remember he had another song, Rolling My 5.0.
Yeah.
But that was about it for him, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, did you play any sport? Or was rap your sport?
A little bit of rugby, a little bit of soccer. I was more of a cricket fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just more of more into just playing cricket. Because I really liked you're wielding the bat, hitting the ball.
Yeah.
I just like that feeling of running to that to that wicket. And just running to the next one, going back and forth, wicket to wicket.
Oh, nice.
Even though I wasn't that good at cricket, but I always loved it. And even right now, if I was to ever buy my own, set, I would still want to play cricket with whoever in the park.
So, you're from Ranui.
Yeah.
You're raised there.
Yep, definitely from Ranui. Yeah, raised there. There with a lot of your friends, especially my older brother and his mates. Which my older brother and his bros are the original youth members of the Ranui 135 made by Robin Z. Yeah, back in the days in Ranui, it was kind of like rough, like it was rough on and off. But right now it's like all chilled. And yeah, even though Ranui's like different nowadays than back then, but yeah, it'll always still be my home no matter where I go. I have been moving in and out of Ranui. I've been like living in Henderson, been living in Whangaparo, Kumu, and now I currently reside in G-Town. But yeah, Ranui will always be my home, and I'm always gonna say to people that I'm from Ranui.
Yeah, it's it's home, me. I went to the same primary school you did.
Nice.
Back in the days, but man, I just remember those days. Like there was no 1-minute drive back then.
Holy day!
It was all orchards.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I remember walking to school, and man, yeah, I just remember walking to school, walking past all the orchards and all that stuff. Because from my house, then was only Glen Road and Bahari Drive.
Oh yeah.
And then Bahari Drive all the way to Ranui Station Road, and that was it. All in between there was no houses.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a few photos on Facebook. It's because me and my other two friends, we're the ones who created another group on Facebook called the Ranui Discussion Group, where people uploaded.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, people have uploaded all their old school photos.
Yeah. Who started that?
It was me and my other two bros.
Yeah.
The three of us that started. It was me, my Samoa mate, and Niuean mate. Yeah, the three of us, Polynesian team.
Yeah, that's a good page, man. Because I see all the old photos go up there. It's pretty cool. Eh?
Yeah.
Especially the ones before I was born. But man, so that page is still active, eh?
Yep, still active, and now
because I haven't seen it much lately.
Yeah, it hasn't been bumping lately, but it was bumping like big time when it started back in 2020. And lucky I created that group. Yeah, me and my other two friends, we created that before lockdown occurred.
Right. Because what was the goal there with that page, the Ranui discussion page?
Oh, it was just to add everyone who's in Ranui or everyone who used to be in Ranui, like all the OGs, so we can like know more about. Yeah, even I myself, I personally wanted to know more about Ranui before my time, hearing it from people like yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hearing you to tell me some stories of Ranui that I'll never know.
Yeah, man, that's a good page, but yeah, it's a good page. Yeah, because I remember Ranui Primary back then, and then Ranui Station Road there was a library.
Yeah,
it was in the van. It was called the Mobile Library.
Oh yes.
and they would park outside there. And I remember after school, I'll go over there to get my Asterix comics.
Holy.
Just hire them out. And that
Yeah.
Asterix and Tintin. Those were my
Yeah,
jam,
yeah.
jam back in the days. But yeah, the Ranui shops, those are still there.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. The Ranui PSC church wasn't there, but the Baptist church was.
Nice.
That was there on the other side of the road.
Yeah, yeah. That Ranui discussion group pretty much revealed like a lot of photos and even videos, and a lot of entertainers who were there. Yeah, before my time. I believe you'll know them all. And yeah, seeing them all of their talent back then, like what the? I was like, oh shucks, Fourth Element. Your voices such as Factor, Paul Wells. Yeah, him and his crew. Yeah, Fourth Element. You're seeing them. Being uploaded, being mentioned on the page. Like, holy. And even these other singers, these other Samoan brothers, the Ranui boys, if you've known them, Scanlon and all them, you're seeing those guys, the ones who used to be in that 90s program, the one called Young McDonald's Entertainers, if you recall them, you're seeing those guys there. I'm like, holy shucks, this is such a golden story that I never ever known about.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's so cool to see and hear everyone, you talk about what happened back then.
Yeah, man. I know. No, it's a nice area. It's a good area. It's changed a lot though over the
Yep,
years.
surely has.
It's changed a lot.
A lot of townhouses kicking in.
Yeah, I think too many. Yeah.
Yep, too many.
Yeah. But so what's happening with you for the next? Are you preparing for the next event, or what are you doing right at this moment?
At the moment, I've been just working, hanging out friends, and yeah, I've been just secretly, just writing. Well, it's not a secret anymore. The secret's out. I've already been writing a few bars on my phone. Yeah, just for fun, just because while waiting for the next event to be announced, I'm just gonna write a few bars, and I'm also been following, my favorite animes on YouTube.
Which one's that?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. I'm always up to date with all these new series of Dragon Ball, and I'm even been following the fandom as well, like the fan made stuff on Dragon Ball. I always like to, like to catch a lot of interest in watching that. That's what I'm hard out into.
Into the anime and all that stuff.
Yeah, anime like Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all of those. Yeah, those classics.
Because that was out. I remember that was out early 2000s.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, those were the days when once everyone finished the school, we all just run home just to watch that.
Yeah. Are you into movies and stuff?
Well, to be honest, the only movies I'll only be watching is just straight anime movies, like such as Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball. Yeah, those will be the only movies that I'll be into.
Did you ever watch the Full Metal Alchemist?
Not. But I showed at some stages. But yeah, the last movie I watched was just the latest Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Super movie where Gohan has a new transformation and he surpasses Goku. It was, oh shucks.
Do you integrate some of the Dragon Ball Z stuff into your rap?
Yep, I surely have.
Yeah.
I surely have been spitting a lot of Dragon Ball bars. And I definitely need to come up with some better ones.
Shucks, man.
Because everyone can write a Dragon Ball Z bar based on Kamehameha. It's been used heaps of times, so I'm trying to strategize on doing something different, something more unique, not too overhead, but just right.
Oh, gee. Fine. So what else have you got on your list?
So far on the list, we marked we marked everything. Yeah, so far. Oh yeah, and the hopes for the future, and I'm not talking about myself in general, but to all of us. To all of us, because all this talent coming from our people, from all of us Polynesians, have been great, but I want to see how much more that it can be, throughout this decade. Because how many of us, we all like the things that we do. Like a lot of, I've seen on social media that a lot of Polynesian people follow, their own kind. A lot of Polynesians follow Polynesia, but Yeah, but in the world, everyone's following, all sorts of things like, and like mixed cultures. Like a lot of mixed culture, your culture people will now be on hip hop, now be on R&B. But I want to see, more of our people like, get involved in different things. Like for an example, there's a Samoa group called Shepherd's Reign. If you've ever heard of them.
Yeah, they're into heavy metal scene.
Yeah, that's me and theirs. I'm like, oh, shut guys. Yeah, we're not only that we're into our own stuff and also hip hop and rap and R&B, but I would like to see, our people get involved in more things than that. And yes, Shepherd Reigns is a great example of how they showed us that they're into like heavy metal.
Something that we're not used to seeing, Like,
yeah.
Like we've always got that same kind of stereotype thing,
Yeah.
So like
but I want to see us
when it comes
break
to music,
that barrier.
when it comes to music, it's only hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, heck yeah.
But then we got opera now with we got opera singers. We have classical.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're getting into different stuff.
Yeah, I want to see like more of that.
Yeah.
That's the hopes that I want to see us all. Getting into.
Well, it's funny you said that because this podcast and the network we're on, the Whispers Network, is all about that.
Yeah,
it's all about trying to promote Polynesians in the light where we are like other stuff outside the box.
Yep, definitely.
Like you mentioned cricket. Like how many Polynesians love cricket? It's always known as a white sport. But there are some that we love that game too. We can talk about that game. There's guys that watch it hard out and talk about it. So, and like you said about Shepherd's Reign, we're into that kind of heavy metal stuff. I'm into heavy metal.
Oh, nice.
I was into that when I was young.
Yeah, because I attended their concert, Shepherd's Reign, their recent one.
Oh yeah, whereabouts?
It was in the city in Tuning Folk Bar, something like that, next to the Victor Arena.
Yeah.
I attended that. Oh, those guys got mean energy.
Yeah. Were you only brown guy there? Or?
Pretty much. Pretty much. But I was happy with it because I went there with my friends. Yeah. Obviously, you'll know what friends I'm talking about. My European friends.
Yeah.
And watching those guys were like millionaires. So oh, they got heaps of energy. They can sing. They can move. They can play the instruments. They're good at multitasking. And the crowd actually loved them. They actually shake the whole room.
Yeah, I think it's important that we do that. We get into other avenues, other industries, other things in pop culture, because I don't know. There's something about us just staying in our lane.
Yeah,
it doesn't fit right to me. It doesn't fit right to me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not trying to say force yourself out of the lane, but there are people. There's outliers, all right. There's outliers that like other stuff other than what we're stereotyped to like,
Yeah, heck yeah.
And I just want to blast those people out. I think 2 episodes ago we Sal Futu, he was here. He was talking about how he loves Formula 1.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, hey, someone that likes that kind of stuff. I was like, for me, it's like, oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Get into that kind of thing. So, but I feel like there needs to be a platform for that sort of talk to come out.
Yep, definitely. It surely does.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like Ross Taylor when he retired from cricket, but he wrote that book and he talked about he experienced a little bit of racism.
Oh yeah.
In the cricket team, and he exposed some of that. But he didn't name who it was, but that kind of thing. Like, see, we got any Samoan, so we got that kind of stuff on. So
yeah.
Like we need to get exposed. It'd be cool to be exposed to these kind of different things, different sports or even music.
Yeah. And even one of my Samoan mates, he's hard out into IT and he's getting paid, even though it's a stressful job he's doing in IT. But he's getting paid, and when he reveals his culture to a few work colleagues, they get surprised at first, but he actually expects it. And then he's now just hard out boasting that he's the only Samoan guy in the IT industry and doing very well.
Yeah,
he can fix computers, can't even teach people. Yeah, he has taught me a little bit, which I can do sort of, but I still need to keep up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool. So, man. So you're a bit of a celebrity out of Ranui,
Yeah, pretty much. And also now, now the other celebrities and Ranui are my other two bros. Called Ranui Mars and another one called ANG 135. He's a new rapper who just came out on Ranui recently. I was on his music clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back in November, we were doing a video shoot all the way down at the end of Watermeadow Drive.
Yeah.
And yeah, damn, his song was mean as. I even like the lyrics on this track as well. And of course, how he mentions Karepo Krez, Ranui Ave, Erlich, all these streets of Ranui. He's mentioning it in his chorus. Yeah, I've been sharing that Yahara on Facebook and even on the you're from West Auckland page. Yeah, just to show everyone in West that there's a new talent coming from Ranui.
Because man, he's one that's blowing up at the moment, eh?
Yeah,
Ranui Mars, eh?
Yeah, Ranui Mars
representing the area.
And now there's a new one called ANG 135.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ANG 135. He's the new one. Yeah, blowing. Yeah, who just came out.
Is it on YouTube too?
Yeah. Yeah, just type Let Me Explain. Yeah, his name is ANG 135.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not hard to remember. Because 135 is the name.
Yeah, man. It wasn't for that bus, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Wasn't for that bus. Oh, I missed that. That's already bringing me memories now. I remember on Fridays, I used to go town like early, like on the sunset, like maybe at 5 p.m. while the sun's still up. And then I'll catch the last Ranui bus, the 155 back home. Every time believe it or not, when I'm in town like late at night, like at midnight, I believe every time when I see that Ranui 155 go past, I feel that hot warm. I used to feel the hot warm feeling. Hey. I feel relief. I'm gonna go home. Yeah. So I used to run all the way in Albert Street to that bus, and that bus driver knew me very well. He said that when he saw my face at the lights, he was like to himself, "What's he doing in town?" And then when I saw him, I ran after him to that bus stop, and I just hop in. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, shout out to the 135 bus for always giving me a free ride home. Just because I told him of how how much of a hot, warm feeling it is when I see that bus and it's like, oh yes, I got a ride home. Don't want to get that stranded, that stranded feeling in town.
Yeah, because that bus takes you. You would have got dropped off just in the beginning of Ranui Station Road, no?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, anywhere. Yeah, no matter where I was getting dropped off in Ranui or still home to me, I'm like, oh yes, now I can just walk to my house from here. Cut through the park and then I'm already at home.
Yeah, man, that was the, for me, I try to avoid the 145 because it will take you through the long way to town.
Yeah.
I always got the one that starts with 0, so I know it's gonna go through the motorway.
Oh yes.
But now you catch a 135 from New Lynn for me if you want to go through New Lynn every day way.
Yeah.
But nah, man. But man, when I heard that they took it away, they weren't riding the 135 anymore.
Yeah.
And they even took the route away, like the route for Pomaria.
Yeah, and now it stops at Henderson. Doesn't go any further than that.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, the new Ranui buses will stop in Henderson. Oh. It will not go to town, and so if I want to go town, I'll just either get a ride to town or just catch the train to town. That's another thing. Back then, I used to catch the train to town because, like you said, the bus will take forever. But the problem is that the trains will finish back then, and the only ride back home will always be the 135 bus.
Oh, the train will be good for you too. You can just walk from there up around Annie.
Yep, definitely.
Wow, man, shot, bro.
Yeah.
So, do you know when the next One Ounce event is gonna be?
It will be announced soon. So if we all can just follow One Out NZ discussion group on Facebook, then the updates will be there.
Right. And you're just gonna still be riding until then?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Was there any now, like when you look back on the whole thing when you first started, what makes you happy? What makes you happy the most when you look back on everything?
Oh, is that I'm unique?
Yeah.
Because I get told I'm unique and yeah, I never gave up and finally I get to learn the real thing. And also I'm happy that I got a record of of all the battles that I've done, and I could do whatever I want with them.
Oh yeah.
By uploading them on TikTok, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe there could be other things I can upload on TikTok.
Do you do all the stitching and that on TikTok?
Oh, I used to when I first started, but now I'm too lazy.
Yeah. You also do lives, eh?
Yeah.
On the 1 ounce page, is that right?
Yeah.
So what was the idea behind that?
I did.
Just to encourage people to make sure you guys don't forget about 1 ounce.
That naturally happens by streaming live on 1 ounce. Yeah, it's just for the fun of it. What used to happen is that and I wish it still happens. So what would happen is that after an event has finished, everyone will be will still be on their buzz that they just had a good night and the 1 ounce event, and so they will stream live. So stream live just to share their recap and stuff of their 1 ounce event.
That's actually not a bad idea, eh?
Yeah, because it makes it more entertaining.
Yeah, and plus people are still on the high from coming back. Because I can imagine that when you finish the event, like what kind of high are you on?
Yep, the 1 ounce one.
But now that's cool. Do people engage? Do people jump on?
Yep, they surely have. A few of them, heaps of them have jumped on, back in those days, but lately it hasn't happened. But because of lockdown, like we're gonna say heaps of times, but it'll be cool if everyone still does that. Maybe if I link up with one of the other bros who do battle rap, well, we might wanna. I might encourage him. To do that. I'm like, oh, let's stream live a day later after the event, or 2 days, stream live and just make a recap of the event, and just make it more entertaining as possible.
Yeah. How are you finding social media? Like, I know you use it to, put your stuff out there and get out there. But have you found any negativity with using social media? Heaps. Yeah, there's always going to be people using negative things on social media, or using social media for negative stuff. How do you deal with that kind of stuff?
I could just watch and ignore if I don't agree with them. But if I do agree with some of them, I will comment. Like the other bro on TikTok, Kiss the Floor.
Yeah.
When he uploads his videos, all of his content are rough, but they're actually the truth. Because how the truth can be comforting or can be painful. Yeah, he actually tells a lot of painful truths. That's his content, and that's why he calls himself. That's why he calls himself the king of ugly truths, because he actually does expose a lot of toxic stuff. But depending on what it is, whether it's our own race or other people, or he always points out a lot of flaws and says what can be better.
So, dude.
They are most of them are negative in a way that people take about. I actually agree with him. I actually find him a good a speaker besides T.H. Hardaway. T.H. Hardaway, he's another freestyler. He's just his own freestyler, and he's also a motivational speaker. Besides, I like listening to him. But I actually like listening to the also Kiss the Floor.
With his stuff, Kiss the Floor stuff, like I remember the video he came out showing the video of the rubbish around around the place after the parades are happening. He was telling everyone to clean it up, finish it and stuff like that. It's that kind of thing, eh? Like so for you, like, because you're laughing, I was sort of like laughing too, But that kind of, why do you think people react to that kind of thing?
Because some people can feel like hurt by it, can feel offended by it, can feel hurt by it, so they will react to that. And there are those who do react in a good way by sharing the love or reposting his videos because they definitely agree with him. I just want to give hearts and add his videos to my favorites so I can watch it again.
Yeah.
And heaps of people actually do love him. Always comment on his videos.
Yeah. Because I find it, I notice everyone that reacts to things like that, that someone that comes out on social media and talks about stuff that people would think but not say.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, eh?
Yeah. That's what it is.
And then so the people that agree are the people that I think would think it but not say it, and the people that don't agree will say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that." You know, so it's 50-50 still, eh?
Yeah.
Because I don't think the comments on any social media platform are a good indicator of what people agree and disagree out there. You know,
Yeah.
people get triggered and feel like they need to comment.
Yep.
You know?
They surely do.
You know, and like so for me, like I don't even worry about any comments. Like, you know,
Like, yeah, a few people just like to be neutral, which is cool.
well, I just like leaving the comments to the people
Yeah.
out there. I mean, it's for them. Really, it's not really for me.
Yeah, no, that's understandable, and I always respect people like that, like yourself. You know, who are neutral. Yeah, who are neutral, like be cool with everyone, who likes to believe in everyone. I always respect people like that.
I'm not neutral about it. I'm just leaving it for them.
Oh yeah,
it's for them to
each time
to discuss. You know, I'm not going to go in there and answer to every single comment that I disagree with, because what's the point of having comments in the first place?
Oh yeah.
You know, because I think when people read comments, like for content creators like yourself, and especially for me, like I've just learned that comments are just there for everyone else, not for
pretty
me.
much.
Not for me.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
when you start reading comments, you start going through this rabbit hole in your mind.
Oh yeah.
You know that you're fucking fighting with, fuck. He's talking about me, or he's talking about them, or I'm not doing it right, or you know.
Yeah.
What's good is that gonna do to your content?
Yeah, that's true.
In the long run, you know. So I take advice from people around the people, like the Joe Rogans of the world, to say don't read comments.
Yeah,
it's not gonna do anything good to what you're putting out there. You know?
I definitely don't respond to trolls, because that's what they want you to do. But I just delete their comments.
Well, it's what they want you to do, but it's also what the platform wants you. It's also the platform that wants that to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if TikTok doesn't have comments, if Facebook doesn't have comments on the New Zealand Herald, the funniest comments, if you go, any New Zealand Herald post on social media, go on the comments and you'll have a good laugh. But I think any comments on any platform helps the platform itself. Like that, it shows engagement and shows people around there engaging, and you know that what they're doing is collecting that data to give to the advertisers so they can get rich. You know.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I respect everybody's opinion. Like it's their own opinion. You know, it's not going to do anything to what I put out there, and I refuse to let that happen. You know, to affect anything. You know, it's out there because I want it to be out there, you know. But it's funny because when we do the videos, like there's that tick on the YouTube that says, "Do you want comments or don't want comments?"
Yeah.
Do you want to review the comments before they get posted, or do you want to not allow comments? And I just say allow comments, newest one on top, and everybody can comment.
Yeah.
You know, for anything, you know.
Yep, pretty much.
And I'll just let it roll, because you know, talk about keyboard warriors and all that kind of stuff. Like I just leave it for them. The comments part is for everyone else, is not for me.
Yeah.
So you guys can argue it. Yeah.
That's the one. You're each to our own.
Yeah. But for your process and your journey through the comment stuff and your social media, like how do you handle it? Or
like I mentioned before, when I see some negative comments, I'm not gonna reply to them or make a video response to them. I first of all, this is the honest truth, guys. I first of all go into their page and just copy and paste their username, and then I delete their comment of my video. Then ask to comment my video, and then when I search or when I paste their username that I copied on the search bar, I'll find their profiles. I just block them. I block them. That's what I always do.
Oh, even now?
Yep, I still do it now. Yeah. I even done like maybe a day ago or so.
How long does that take?
It doesn't take long. It's just I just do it within seconds. I'm like, okay, I see this person saying something, nasty on my video. Go into his page, copy his username, go back to the comment, delete his comment, and then I go on the search bar, search his profile, and I memorize the picture, his profile picture. I go in there, block. And I say, yes, now you can't comment on my videos anymore. And even on my live streams, when I do stream live on TikTok, when I see some trolls, they're doing their thing, this is what I do to all of them. And all my followers know this. I'm like, I'm the king. Bye. to block them, and I'll be like, yes, you got nothing to say. I'm the king, man. You can't win. Don't throw rocks at the king's throne. I always do that, eh? And I always laugh at myself for doing that, just because I know that they just want me, to wreck me in a bad mood. Like, they want me to respond to them in the live stream just to, get me angry. I know they want to see that, but I'm like, nah, I'm the king. You can't do that to me. Block. I get out of my castle. Remove him off my site.
That's cool, man. How often do you go on TikTok and post stuff?
Almost every day. Yeah, almost. Yeah, you're almost there every day. But I can't do it like during work and stuff.
Yeah. So is it? Are you doing bars on the TikTok, or you just commenting on stuff?
I'll be uploading like a few of my things. I'll be uploading a few of my videos on TikTok and yeah. And then on my live stream, I have spit a little bit of bars on my live stream, but lately I've been lazy.
All right.
Just because I just like to talk or hope to answer heaps of people's questions on my live stream. I always hope that people will just give me a Q&A question and I'll answer, question and I'll answer. That's what I hope.
Nice. Just talking to you friends on this podcast because we just first met. Huh?
Yeah,
we just first met, and man, just hearing the stories I've heard from other people about Lucky Latu and what you're famous for or infamous for in the streets of Ranui, and they're just hearing your story and just getting to know you as a person. You're different. Like you're different, but you're the type of guy that you just focused on what you love to do.
Yeah,
and I think that's good quality that you just don't take notice of what goes around you, because you are different, eh? You're, but it's refreshing to see that you've taken a passion to this rap battle thing.
Yep, sure have.
And you started from scratch, and you're just building yourself, right?
Yeah,
you're doing the things. You're doing something that you love to do, and you just haven't given up on it,
Yep.
And the main thing I hear about other people is that he's got this funny. He's the guy that's got those hilarious battle raps in the beginning, but now he's gone better. He's good. That's the thing I've heard.
Yep, that's true. Yeah. And I still got all my hilarious videos on TikTok right now. It's got heaps of views. They're still building too. Because it's one of those ones. Oh, I gotta watch this. I know it is. I have the feeling. Oh, I gotta watch this guy.
Nah, man. Thanks for coming in. I'll continue to watch and look out for your stuff, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And good luck for the next 1 ounce event that hopefully will come out. I'll follow the 1 ounce page. So.
Oh yes.
I gotta start watching.
That's where all the updates at.
Yeah. So shout outs to Dila.
Yeah, shout outs to Dila and everyone in 1 ounce.
Yeah. Got any last words before we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, so if you have too many of you watching the podcast, feel free to jump in. Don't be shy, because I'm sure everyone will want to hear your guys' story too, especially to all the other battle rappers out there. Yeah, come in.
Nice, brother. You gonna take us out with a few bars, or?
Yeah, at the moment, been lazy, and I'm still feeling lazy. I wish I had that, I wish I'm in that mood, but I'm just lazy.
Sweet, bro. Thanks for coming, bro.
Alright, sweet. Cheers.